Hey guys, how's it going? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how I made 900%, almost 1,000. At one point I was at almost 1,000%, but I closed off the day with 900% in gains, and I will be sharing that in a quick second. But before I do that, I just want to say today was such a nice run for Aphria, 40%. That is insane. Of course, the stock would pull back after hours simply because it ran so much. So, that's kind of expected. Some profit taking. People always take profit. Anyways, the volume was pretty decent. It was, on the US side, it was 34 million shares traded. The average volume is usually 3.5 million. And today, 35 million shares got traded. It's insane. Now, when we look at the chart, RSI is only at 64. It's approaching the overbought territory. So I'm expecting a pullback of at least $7 before it keeps grinding forward. So, that's what I think will happen. But again, this is only my opinion. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep running from here. But I'm expecting at least a pullback of to at least $7, and then it'll grind forward. I'm expecting maybe next week there'll be some news like Aphria Diamond. Maybe not, but there's a high probability. And if that's the scenario, that could be another 10 to 20% pop to the upside. And I'm looking forward to that. And then, on the Canadian side, it was 15.22 million shares. It was still pretty decent today. And now time to share my call option. So, right here, I bought this call option, $7. I bought it yesterday at this price point. When it was around $6.70, I bought a call option. A 50 call option, and it was profitable. I sold off my other call option that was at $7.50 earlier in the day. I only took about 300% profit, and then the stock continued to run up. I could have took away probably another 200% more profit, at 500% profit, but whatever, that's the way life rolls sometimes. I didn't maximize out my profit, but I could have, because I sold out at $1.20 and the stock went to $1.05. This call option is going to expire soon on August 9th, so next week it will expire. I was thinking to myself either to exercise this option, but I would like an advice from an expert. Should I just sell it, take a profit, or should I exercise my $7 call option? Because I believe that Aphria is going to move up more, but it might take some time. It's not going to be, not going to be like right away. I think it's going to take at least a couple months. No, not month. A couple months, like a couple weeks. Maybe by the mid-August. I think, the stock is definitely going to run up. I think right now we're going to be trading sideways for a little bit, and then the stock will move up higher. But what should I do? Should I exercise my option, or should I keep it? And then I have some long-term call options, which is complete bull, because as you can see, I have 100 shares at $265 for a long-term call option at $7 that will expire on October 18th, 2019. And I have a call option that's going to expire on August 9th, and it's up $2.55. To me, that kind of makes absolutely no sense that there's a 10 cents difference between 2 months difference in call options. To me, that just makes no sense. I'm thinking that the price is priced in, and they're not expecting the stock to continue to run. That's why it's only $265. Maybe, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's kind of stupid. But hey, if you guys know, please comment down below, because I don't get it. To me, it kind of makes no sense. But whatever. Uh, yeah. Okay. So moving forward. That's by Aphria. So there was an article that came out not too long ago. Aphria CEO absolute interest in CanTrust part assets. CanTrust, I think they have some great medical clients, and they have some real interesting assets. Simmons said Friday, as somebody that looks for opportunity at all times. It's something that absolutely we could be looking at. Aphria is already attracting CanTrust former medical patients after the company froze sales of its products. We've seen a nice increase in medical cannabis business, he said. So, I guess the CanTrust medical patients are fleeing from the company because they're not getting cannabis from the licensed producers anymore. So they are going to Aurora and going to Aphria and Canopy and other licensed producers. So that's not looking too good on CanTrust. CanTrust is already losing their medical patients. So I think, the best scenario right now is to sell out the company, because the company recovering from this really big hole that they created for themselves is going to be really hard. I think the best scenario is to sell out the company, and I think that's what they're reviewing right now. Will Aphria buy out CanTrust? I think Aphria is obviously interested, and the cheaper they can get it, the better. So let's see how much CanTrust, CanTrust is worth, on the American side, worth $319 million, and on the Canadian side it's worth $423 million. I think Aphria would probably be willing to sell out at $500 million market cap. So that would be a price of around four Canadian dollars. I think Aphria would definitely buy it for $4 Canadian. But again, this is only my opinion. I don't know for sure. So yeah. Zenabis doesn't seem like today it tried to run, but there was some people taking profit as soon as it tried to run. So I don't know. Is Zenabis a great pick? I don't know, but Zenabis does have some great assets, and they are worth right now $300 million. They are worth more than CanTrust? No, they're worth less than CanTrust. CanTrust is worth $423 million. So Zenabis could be undervalued. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Just wanted to point that out, that I think Zenabis has great assets, and the price seems fair, but I'm not gonna call it undervalued or overvalued because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not 100% sure, but they do have great assets. The only thing is CanTrust has over $300 million of cash, and Zenabis has less than $100 million. So that's probably a big reason why. Tilray ran today nicely. I think, like I said, I bought some call options on Tilray today. Some long-term call options that's going to expire in September. I'm hoping Tilray has a little nice run. They are having earnings coming up very, very soon here. On August 13, 2019, they will be having their earnings. If they do very well, this could help the entire market uplift itself. I'm hoping it does pretty well, but at the end of the day, I don't know for sure. Let's look at the finances from last quarter. It was $21 million with a net loss of $30 million. So, and let's see what analysts have to say. They say that current quarter, they are expecting, a loss of 25 cents per share, revenues of $41.11 million. So if they can beat that expectations, I think the stock will probably move up in a very positive way. We'll see if they can. I don't know. It's a pretty steep call for $41 million. But if they can, I think the stock could do a Aphria maybe I don't know. The market today kind of tanked big time. Well, not really big time. The Nasdaq did. The Nasdaq went down a lot, but overall the market is heading in the down direction. So I'm bearish on the market. I think we're gonna have at least a 5 to 10% sell off before Trump comes in with some kind of news that reverses the stock price. But right now, that's what I think is gonna happen. Aurora today traded nicely. It's up $8.39. I think at around $8 it's not a bad buy. But again, I could be wrong, and we could see a collapse in price for Aurora until earnings come. And then once the earnings come, maybe, just maybe, they'll do an Aphria, and it will skyrocket similar to what Aphria did. But at the end of the day, I don't know for sure what will happen. Harvest Health and Recreational had a little nice skyrocket near the end, up 9.22%. I don't really get it, but hey, it makes me happy. As soon as the stock goes above $8, I will be in the money, and I won't see a big loss on Harvest Health. So right now my loss is very minimal because my average share price is around 8 Canadian dollars. So I'm pretty happy with it. Madman, I think Madman is a great company to invest into, but this is only my opinion. And the price is not bad. Acreage Holdings, I think Acreage Holdings is undervalued, but this is only my opinion. It's a great company. I think shareholders are just abandoning it because there's no point of investing into it because they're owned by Canopy. That's what I think is happening right now. Liberal Health Science. I think this is a great company to be a takeout target. That's my opinion. Ianthus had a little nice run. I think Ianthus would be a good takeout target because he's a smaller player. Curaleaf, I think Curaleaf's gonna be a standalone player, and maybe be one of the giants in the US market. Cresco Labs is a company that I just I didn't really pay attention to, but today I did, and I noticed that the stock price was super low. It went all the way down to $9.43. At $9 is not a bad price. It could go lower, but at $9 not a bad price. You're still looking at a 70% returns if it makes it back to all-time highs. Origin House also declined quite a bit. The stock is back to $7, and if it it's getting bought out for $1 billion, so it could be a good opportunity to pick up some shares. But I think Origin House and Cresco Labs trade with each other. Like if Cresco Labs go up, I think Origin House will go up with it. But again, that's only my opinion. Apple today fell 2%, and after hours is up 15 cents. But I think that's temporary. I think Apple's going back down below $200. That's just my opinion, though. Beyond Meat, this stock doesn't seem to want to drop. It just seems to want to trade sideways. Yes, down 2 cents. After hours, Tesla, I guess I was kind of right, but I'm hoping Tesla just continues to keep plummeting. It doesn't really matter. I'm more bullish on the cannabis space, so if Tesla doesn't go down to 180, I'm not going to really buy it. AMD stock. AMD is up 16 cents after hours. I think that AMD is going to trade around $30 US. I think next week is going to be a big week because they are announcing the launch of the server CPU. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.